Hi everybody, welcome to Themakeupchair. So today we're going to talk about how to choose the right foundation for you, and I have a lot of videos talking about this, so hopefully if you follow along my videos you already know this, but we're going to put this in just one big video. It's hopefully going to be the last time we talk about foundation, and let's just jump right into it. So the very first thing that we want to do is to find our undertone, because this actually helps us decide on not only just foundation, but it also helps us decide on the blush and bronzer and even eyeshadows that we decide to use. So it's a good idea to find out what undertone you have. What you want to do is to find out your body's undertone and how that works with your face, because what we want to do is to make sure that our face and our body match. Now we really want to have a seamless effect. Sometimes our faces can be slightly different undertone to the rest of our body, but that's okay because you can use a foundation to counteract anything here to match with everything here. And I have two videos right here that you guys can click on. You can also find them in the down bar that talk about how to find the right tone and then how to find the right tone of foundation, because sometimes they can be kind of different. So once you know if you need a cool, warm or neutral foundation, it's time to move on to shade, and shade is from light to dark. Now I have a video right here which talks about how to make sure you get a seamless effect from your face to the rest of your body. However, if you've applied your foundation and it's just a little bit too light or it's too dark, I have two videos right here that you guys can click on as well. This one is going to show you how to lighten your foundation. Sometimes for us pale people, we tend to find foundations a little bit too orange and maybe a little bit too dark. So here I show you guys how to lighten it, and then maybe in the summertime you want to keep your foundation but maybe just slightly darken it for certain times and maybe kind of customize it more for you. You can check the link right here to find out how to darken your foundation. The great thing about these two videos is it gives you a little bit more control over your foundation and how you use it. You can also try changing the tone of it. So if you found a foundation that's just not too yellow enough for you, or maybe you're trying to find something a little bit more pink side, you can check the link right here because I talk about how to change the tone, very similar to how to lighten and darken. You're using different powders to kind of work with your skin to get the right balance. Next thing you want to choose is the texture of your foundation. This is if it has a dewy finish, a matte finish, or a satin finish, and all of these actually work with your skin type. So if you know your skin type, then you're going to have to find out which one is going to work for you. So the very first foundation type is a dewy finish, and these work best for flaky dry skin, regular dry skin, or even normal skin if you want that kind of moisturizing finish. The next one is complete opposite, and it's a matte finish, and this has no sheen to the skin. It usually has a matte or a powder finish, so it's going to look super kind of flat on the skin. This actually works better for people who have oilier skin type, obviously, because it's going to control more of those oils, but you can also use this if you have a normal skin type as well. But I would tend to try and stay away from matte finishes for anyone who doesn't have a really oily skin type, because it will just emphasize any dryness on the skin. And the third one is kind of a satin natural finish, and this is an in-between of the two. It's not quite matte and it's not quite dewy, and most foundations seem to have this kind of satin finish. And a satin finish pretty much works for everybody. And if you click here, then you can see my foundation video where I talk about all my favorite foundations and who I recommend them for. Whether you have oily dry skin, whether you want a matte finish, it's all in this video right here. All the video links in this video will also be found in the description box, and in the description box there is a blog post about how to find a foundation when you're buying it online. So hopefully this helped you guys out, and if you do have any other questions regarding foundation, please leave a comment. I can either answer them here or I can do maybe a question and answer video so that we can finally put this foundation series to bed and just be like, we're done, and move on to fun things like blush and eye makeup and brows and all that kind of stuff. So just leave a comment and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.